Honored to serve as principal at Lindero Canyon Middle School, and I want to welcome you to our celebration. Please stand and remain counselors and staff members.
On behalf of the students and faculty of Lindero Canyon Middle School, I welcome you to our 8th grade culmination. Please join me in the welcoming of Dempsey Fox as she sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Oh, the ramparts we watched are so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Ms. Christy Johnson, Associate Student Body Sponsor and Math Teacher, will now introduce the Student Body Officers.
At this time, I'd like to introduce the students who have been the student leadership team of Lindero Canyon Middle School for the 2022-2023 school year. Without their dedication, cooperation, and wonderful ideas, we would... Students, please stand and remain standing until I've introduced everyone. Thank you for all that you've done for LCMS. President Ava O'Keefe. Vice President Danielle Gosh.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. And now I'd like to introduce our distinguished guest this evening. First of all, we have Mrs. Angela Cutbill, Vice President of LBUSD Board of Education, Student Services. And Mrs. Hallie Chambers, who's our Director of Human Resources. I want to start off by welcoming our faculty and staff behind me. Parents, stand up. All right, I'm holding out hope here. Any great-grandparents in the crowd tonight, please stand. Yes, I see one right over there. Let's give a big round of applause. Now, I'm going to introduce the students who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in their subject areas. Students, when your name is called, please stand. I'm going to introduce Mrs. Eubanks, who is a social studies teacher, who will first start with the Patrick Hill Social Science Award.
Good evening. This award is in honor of Pat, who was an excellent historian, but also a decorated soldier from the Vietnam War. His devotion to education for our youth was only rivaled by his love and devotion for his country. This year's Patrick Hill Award goes to a student whose passion for history goes beyond the classroom. Their love of history and contributions to class discussions demonstrate a passion for the subject that goes above and beyond that of their peers. This student truly loves to learn about the past. It is my honor and privilege to introduce and now, Miss Lisa Avery to introduce the Steve Capretta Award.
Steve Capretta Gymnasium, physical education teacher, 1975 to 1987, taught us that gentleness sometimes comes in a rough package. He taught us that laughter is important. He taught us the meaning of being a good friend. He taught us to respect everyone's right to dignity. He taught us that sportsmanship is as important as winning. Steve Capretta did make a difference. This year's award goes to Mr. Ryder Layton. And now I'd like to introduce Ms. Leslie Bruce, Language Arts. She will present the Georgia Luxembourg Award.
Georgia Luxembourg was a beloved member of our staff for many years. She was devoted to her students and had a love for literature and learning. Every year, we award an exceptional language arts student who demonstrates his love for learning, a positive attitude, a passion for writing, and critical thinking skills. This year's recipient of the Georgia Luxembourg Award is Hema Lopez. Hema exemplifies hard relations, Hema. Mr. Eric Anhalt will present the Outstanding Achievement Awards.
The following students have demonstrated. In mathematics, we have Isabella Gertz. In science, we have Ruru Jovi Usude. In 21st century leadership, we have Elisa Tran. In concert band, we have Lachlan Wimmer. We have Cameron Stone. In orchestra, we have Leska Chen. In art, we have Gianna Onesto. In physical education, we have two. We have Sloan Briggs and George Hastings. In dual immersion language arts, we have Elena Lambana. In dual immersion social science, we have Isabella Caccioni. In drama, Jacob Eisenman. In social science, River Wilson. Congratulations to these outstanding students. And now, Taylor Sieber will perform Older. Come on up, Taylor.
I was walking down 57th Street towards Park with the same old song in my same old heart, making plans I'm gonna do when I get older. Past a gray hair man and I found his eye when it's supposed to. I felt my feet stop short and I turned my head, trying to lean into every word he said. Then he said, when you are younger, you wish you're older. Then when you're older, you wish for time to turn around. Don't let your wonder turn into closure. When you get older, when you get older. Right for their prime? Have I bit my tongue one too many times? Have I said it all the way I really meant to? If I wait till my tomorrow comes, is the waiting all I've ever done? And will I get to end and understand? When you are younger, you wish you're older. Then when you're older, you wish for time to turn around. Don't let your one you get older. When you get older,
earned a cumulative 4.0 grade point average during their 3 years here at Lindero. Students, when your name is called, please stand up and remain standing until the names have been presented. Families, we ask that you hold your applause until all of the names have been read. We have Lily Berrigan, Sloan Briggs, Adam Burrows, Evan Cardenas, Janelle Chang, Les Rowan Darwich, Isabella Gertz, Brian Grasedovic, George Hastings, Lila Hawkes, Mika Kalmanovich, Ryder Layton, Lila Margalit, Raiden Najafi, Ryan Niazi, Prisha Patel, Shreya Patel, Taylor Sieber, congratulations to all of these students on their hard work and achievement over the last 3 years. Kelly Conche will now present the 8th grade student culmination speech.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kelly Conche, and I would like to congratulate all 8th graders who are culminating today on June 14, 2023. From the transition of 5th to technology that was being created to teach, the school needed to figure out a way to help their students. They did this by creating the student support, which would take place at the end of the school day. From there, we went from Zoom to in-person with masks on. It was very scary for us since there was a fear of contracting COVID-19. Towards the end of 7th grade, masks weren't mandatory, and we were finally able to socialize with each other. It finally seemed like the difficult times were behind us. We learned from the incredible staff and teachers at Lindero Canyon Middle School who went above and beyond to teach us all their knowledge that they have. We have made many memories on this campus, like participating in the 6th grade web events, homeroom competitions, and the Big Speaker Fridays. Whether they were That being said, our middle school is ahead of us. We now move on to high school, and for many of us, it will be challenging to handle all the courses. So even when we feel that we can no longer handle the obstacles and it seems like you're going the wrong direction, Just keep on pushing, because eventually you will get over these obstacles and find yourself being pleased with the results of your perseverance. I would like to leave you, that's how you grow. To end this speech, I would like to say thank you to everyone who came here today to congratulate us. Mr. Anhalt will now present the Golden Cougar Awards. Thank you, and go Cougars!
Great job, Kelly. Our community is made up of many people who make Lindero Canyon a welcome place for learning. The Golden Cougar Award is presented to individuals that demonstrate exceptional character, leadership, and dedication to our school. First, we have 2 students who've demonstrated outstanding efforts in working with students with special needs in Lindero Canyon's Ambassador Club. Would Peyton Feeney and Lila Haukus please stand? Very much appreciated. Congratulations, you are our student Golden Cougars for the year. You know, we have an extraordinary band teacher that's retiring this year who stood up on this stage last year, a year ago, and received our Golden Cougar, so he's not getting it this evening. But I do have to acknowledge Mr. Matt McKagan for giving 33 of his amazing years of talents to our students. Now, he had a big party, so tonight's not all about him, but there's somebody behind him who's been involved in the program since 1992, and for the past 2 years, she spent about 40 hours a week helping support our music program. So please join me to congratulate the special volunteer who has Deros, Golden Cougar. We have a very important staff member who truly makes this that we have when you drive up to Lindero Canyon. It's no accident. We have the best kept campus that our kids deserve and our community deserves, and that's because of an extraordinary plant manager we're fortunate to have, Mr. Leo Ramirez. Mr. Leo loves the limelight. I'm not going to ask him to give a speech. He's extraordinary. He comes to our campus. If you're looking for a role model that comes to work every day, gives 100% effort, and is completely student-centered, friendly, and always have the focus of kids, there's nobody better than Mr. Ramirez. So please join me in congratulating Mr. Leo for his very first Golden Cougar. Your middle school years. And as we reflect on the journey, I want to emphasize the theme to our culmination this year, which is back on track. Throughout your time in middle school, you've encountered numerous challenges and obstacles that may have veered you off course, but let me remind you that setbacks are not the end. They're opportunities to get back on track and rediscover your true potential. Life has a way of throwing curveballs and leading you to face adversity head on and the strength to realign your goals. It's during these moments that we can truly learn who we are. These are personal setbacks because it's those experiences that have taught you resilience, determination, and perseverance. They've taught you the value of never giving up and the importance of getting back on track. As you embark on your high school journey, keep in mind that challenges will continue to arise. The path ahead may not always be clear or easy, but let these moments become opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Embrace the setbacks as stepping stones to success and use them to fuel your determination. As you leave the halls and fields of Lindero Canyon Middle School, embrace the ability to overcome any obstacle. Class of 2023, I'm immensely proud of your accomplishments, and I'm excited to witness the remarkable things that you're about to achieve. Congratulations, and may you always stay on. And to you, the culminating class of 2023. As principal of Lindero Canyon Middle School, I affirm that this class has completed all the requirements for culminating for middle school.
Thank you, Principal Anhalt, and thank you, the entire staff of Lindero Canyon Middle School. My kids all came through Lindero, and when I got here tonight, I thought I had grabbed my high school speech for tomorrow, which then you'd all have to go to college in 2 months, and that would be awkward. So we're back to middle school. I also want to thank the parents, and I want students I want you to thank your parents too. Because I'm going to tell you a little secret about these kind of events. They're kind of a little bit sad. They're happy and they're proud of you. But they don't just see incoming high school freshmen when they look at you. They see their kindergartners. They see their little kids. And they're going to wonder to not come at them very fast. You know, they say something like over 80% of the time we spend with our children in our entire lives is spent before they are 18. I'm sure some mom is going to throw something at me for saying that. I'm sorry. I didn't make it up. I don't know if that's a true statistic, but let me tell you, it feels true. So be patient. I'm just going to talk to you briefly tonight, but I want to talk to you about choices. I always wait for the groans because my kids would die if I ever said that word. Somewhere my daughter just died. You see, that was the fun I had with them when they were younger and I drove them to school. If they were really not being particularly well behaved, when they'd get out of the car, I'd roll down the window and scream, "Make good choices, honey." And they would run from the car like they were shot out of a cannon. And, you know, I used to also tell them, if you forget your lunch, your homework, whatever, I'll bring it to you. But they did sense that would be bad. And they were pretty good about remembering things after that, because I used to tell them, how badly do you need that thing you lost? But seriously, making good choices from here on out is what it's about for you. And really, for the rest of your life. Most of your life's going to come down to you and the decisions you make. Remember what your life looks like. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't going to be limitations of resources, time, people. There's not going to be things that happen that are challenges. But even then, it's pretty much about how you respond to things. That part is always in your power. And I'm not just talking about academics and getting into college and all that stuff, because people are going to talk to you about that stuff a lot the next few years. Join things. It's a cliche, but it's true. Whatever it is, a sport, a club, sign up, show up. Absorb the opportunities. You know, our culture tells us, don't join something, don't try out for something unless you're the star. And that's pretty stupid, and I think we all know that. My daughter's tennis team at Agora High, I don't know, they all won in best years. That's what she remembers, is the camaraderie, the fun they had. Joining things helps you find out what you're passionate about, and this is important, it connects you to other people. Which leads me to make the choice to get to know other people, a lot of other people. Don't set limits on who you can be friends with, and don't judge people. There are going to be a lot of people in high school, and each and every one of them is worth getting to know. It is not possible for you to know, sitting here tonight, who you will end up being friends with by the end of high school. So don't miss out. Talk to everyone. Make the choice to get to know your teachers, really know. You're going to have to work at this one a little bit, and if you think I'm wrong, wait until it's time for those letters of recommendation at the end of high school, and you'll wish that they knew you so much better. But it's worth it. You know from your middle school teachers a lot more than what's on the class description they hand out at the beginning of class. And remember, in high school, studying is a lot more than finishing your homework. Think about college stuff, the after high school stuff, but don't let it make you crazy. You're in time. That's why we have counselors and programs and resources. And honestly, the way things are going with the colleges, they're changing every year how they accept and what they want and what they're doing. There's going to be a lot of options for you. So your life's going to look like a lot of different things that you can't even envision now. So don't stress about that. I know they made a lot of movies in the 80s about the first day of high school, like it was some mystical thing, but it really isn't that big a deal. Don't overthink it. And finally, while it doesn't have much to do with your education, you're all going to do something in the next few years that you're probably, there's the safety part of that. Like when your parents worry about you driving, they're not just worrying about you driving. They have to worry about every other driver in the world. I think they're going to throw things at me again. Or time with you again. And so much of that time in the car is when you tell us things. It's when we find out things about your friends, about what's going on in class. And now we're going to have to find new ways when you're driving to squeeze those talks in. So make that time for your parents. Crucial for high school because it will allow you to make decisions about where you go, how you spend your time, and who you spend your time with. And those decisions, your most precious commodity in high school is going to, so make smart choices about that. Can you believe you were just incoming sixth graders not long ago? That's how I know we're at the end of school. I come to a middle school and I see a bunch of eighth graders that do not look like they belong here anymore. As C.S. Lewis said, day to day nothing changes, but then you look back and everything is different. Congratulations. Principal Anholt, on behalf of the governing board of the Las Virgenes Unified School District, I present all these for Culmination. Thank you.
Diplomas will now be presented to each member of the culminating class of 2023. We ask that you please hold your applause until all diplomas have been presented. Presentation of the diplomas will be made by Ms. Leslie Stein, President of the Las Virgenes Board of Education, Ms. Angela Cupbill, Vice President of the Las Virgenes Board of Education, Ms. Angie Falk, Assistant Superintendent of the Student Services, and Ms. Angie Falk, and Ms. Hallie Chambers.
I'm the school counselor here to present to you this year's culminating class of 2023. Kieran Jameson.
Andre Almada.
Alina Ali.
Sandy Alvarado.
Leah Amir.
Adele Andrews.
Haven Appling.
Jessica Assad.
Luis Basput. Poppy Baring Fowler.
Addison Barter.
Lily Berrigan.
Ryan Barker.
Nathan Bazaz.
Clara Barreto.
Arad Burgess.
Talia Ben David.
Joshua Beisman.
Dylan Berkman.
Olivia Birnbaum. Chloe Branch.
Connor Bowl.
Sloan Briggs.
Adam Brandis.
Nishan Burris.
Bella Brighton.
Denise Bustos.
Adam Burrows.
Daniel Cameron.
Ryan Burrows.
Kelly Conche.
Carter Cagley.
Grayson Carpenter.
Ian Camiolo.
Addison Casillas.
Evan Cardenas.
Kyron Caston.
Tyler Carter.
Janelle Chang.
Belen Cassell.
Nathan Chang.
Kev.
Neil Chinchilla.
Carter Chernoff.
Shane Conmee.
Isabella Chacon.
Dakota Diamor.
Diego Cruz.
Malia Daglish.
Vivian Dabbs.
Cruz Dalglish.
McKenna Daly.
Manelli Darabnia.
Lee Darwich.
Brett Dotto.
Rowan Darwich.
Mackenzie Desjardins.
Retta Darwich.
Liam Delaney.
Luca DRC.
James Diaz.
Maya Deschâtel.
Grace Eglet.
Dylan Doughton.
Ryan El Ashker.
Isabella Duran.
Lucy.
Sammy Elzaru.
Peyton Feeney.
Ryder Irwin.
James Fields.
Zed Faruqi.
Dempsey Fox.
Aiden Ferguson.
Danielle Gosh.
Alexander Ferguson.
Gregory Galvan.
Anastasia Ferguson.
Carolina Garcia.
Lise Fox.
Isabella Gertz.
Sophia Galindo.
Maddox Giddens.
Dylan Ganner.
John Murphy Glynn.
Dominic Garcia Jorgensen.
Anthony Gonzalez.
William Gelt.
Brian Gradazovich. Roya Hashkigat.
Gustavo.
Claire Heisinger.
Simone Graup.
B. Hernandez.
Chloe Hamrill.
Avery Hernandez.
Lila Hawkes.
Daniel Hernandez Gomez.
Moises.
Tiana Isaac Jones.
Liseth Hernandez Bainas.
Madison Iacino.
Rena Hetena.
Ella Isaac.
Madeline Hillman.
Vera Jethra.
Charlotte Hotchin.
Pepper
Mary Elizabeth Jansen.
Ash Kachatorian.
Ruru Osude.
Cameron Kurseed.
Mika Kalmanovich.
Karina Clems.
Larson Kempen.
Michelle Koyok.
David Kozrovian.
David Koyok.
Roman Kim.
Darian Lanuza.
Ariel Koskas.
Paya Leshkari.
Jack Lansing.
Ryder Layton.
Drew Larson.
Campbell Leto.
Henry Lawton.
Lee Lynn.
Gilly Levy.
Elena Lambana.
Luke Linder.
Hema Lopez.
Jacob Lloyd.
Jake Lovegren.
Ella Lopez.
Delilah Lucas.
Bella Loring.
Andrea Lyles.
Noah Lucas.
Isabella Maciel.
Angelina Ludwig.
Mason Mays.
Nevea Macias.
Ariana Marciano.
Ryan Madison.
Ruto Matsumoto.
Josh Minetti.
Gavin MacArthur.
Lila Margalit.
Gage McGinnis.
Omri Matas.
Abby Martin.
Jolie Matthew.
Aiden Mentz.
Nomi McCabian.
Luca Merletti.
Madison McNabb.
Justin Milne.
Liam Menslage.
Brandon Morales.
Cal Meyer.
Chase Moss.
Sean
Maxima Nugas.
Radine Najafi.
Christina Renee Morrissey.
Ryan Niazi.
Gianna Onesto.
Ava O'Keefe.
Federica Ortega.
Parker Ong.
Jonah Pasternak.
Zachary Parker.
Victoria Paluskas.
Shreya Patel.
Lane Phillips.
Prisha Patel.
Riley Pimstone.
Blake Petchenik.
Ella Price.
Braden Petchenik.
Liliana Ramos.
Noah Pike.
Noah Razaki.
Colton Powell.
Jonathan Reister.
Ingrid
Shira Robo.
Stella Robbins.
Ava Rogerson.
Camden Roberts.
Zubin Rosenberg.
Stephen Rogers.
Evan Ross.
Julia Rosa.
Brody Ruiz.
Benjamin Rosenblum.
Nathan Samos.
Tiger Lily Roy.
Libby Shalev.
Matthias Salazar.
Naomi Iopsis.
Madeline Shano.
Jack Slayton.
Taylor Sieber.
Delaney Snyder.
Shannon Soroti.
Jacob Sostrin.
Maxwell Smith.
Chloe Spivak.
Zane Steele.
Catherine Sulios.
Cameron Stone.
Alexis Stitcher.
Jordan Tagawa.
Brendan Stitcher.
And
Quincy Taylor.
Alisa Tran,
Thomas Torres,
Dylan Walsh,
Harlow Traficante, Brady Walusis,
Tyler Watanabe,
Brody Walusis,
Joshua Wernick,
Finn Ward,
Liam Wenken,
Jagger Wassmund,
River Wilson,
Maya Weiss,
Jack Wright,
Bryce Witkenack,
Maya Yashar,
Landon Williams,
Michael Zeman.
Mama Uchi, Lyndon Zidane.
Students and audience, please stand and remain standing at your seats to receive their diplomas. Guests, please meet your students outside the gym area. Thank you for attending our ceremony this evening and have a great night.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't it. I hope you had the time of your life. No frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the